We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support and get back over 500. And in today's volatility, our SPY buy at 12:20 p.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking and learning grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, fighting to hold support. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Netflix spot. Our Netflix spot at 12 p.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support after doing a full transition here from the dip area on Tuesday to multiple rip areas between yesterday and today. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, under a bull indicator since the 493 area, after canceling out that bear indicator from up here at 502. And that's where things have slowed down here so far in this reversal, right? Full strength here in this staircase effect for the last several days. And it isn't the only stock pushing up higher. You also have Tesla ripping up here today, even stronger after getting that bull indicator at 184, so far up to $200. And Apple as well, right? It's been in a downtrend and it just got a bull indicator here, and lots of people are going to keep their eyes if this is going to try to break through the 187.50 mark or even higher. And so far it's hit a high here of 185, almost 186. So definitely something to not ignore here in the volatility of these charts, moving up, as well as the SPY pushing up with strength here the last several days here within this week, right? So here we are going into the end of the week, the staircase effect, full strength here on the 30-minute. But when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could see in the bigger picture, there was a bear indicator at 502. And here it is trying to break above these levels and retesting it here in the volatility of the last several days since a bull indicator popped up at the 494 area. and you could see that staircase effect here on the bigger picture of the 1 hour as well. And a full transition has happened from the dip area to the rip area here since yesterday's after hours and all day today. Full strength here, and the question is, could it go ahead and retest the recent highs, right? Up here of 503.50, where it actually rejected to come back down. So definitely something here to not ignore. In the volatility of the bigger picture, I will be watching if this bull indicator continues to hold true and if these bright green bars on 42 vision with full strength continue. Now, when we zoom in and look at this from the 15-minute, we could see in the volatility a bull indicator popped up yesterday. We were watching it very closely if inflows followed and continued strong, and into the opening bell, a bear indicator popped up, tight consolidation here and chop, and then it started to push itself up, breaking through the recent high of the day at 550 cents. Bull indicator popped up at 499.80 and full strength there into the close, guys. I'll be watching going into tomorrow in the volatility of the 15-minute if this bull indicator continues to hold true like it did yesterday and rolled over into the pre-market of today. So definitely something to watch very closely here in the after hours and going into tomorrow that I will be watching closely. Now, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflows and we will break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. Here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, with inflows back above the midpoint here into the close yesterday on the 30-minute and staying strong here in the pre-market. You could see those outflows going downwards, but things did not completely collapse because those outflows never crossed, right? And quickly they switched from red to green, and you could see the strength there going into the close and the inflows lasting strong all day, right? Hitting highs up here of 3.69. So far, outflows have slightly began, and going into tomorrow, I will be watching if this continues or if these inflows can hold themselves up. Now, when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could see the same thing. Inflows dominating all day yesterday through the volatility, strong here today and pushing up to newer highs here of the recent highs that we've seen in the last several days and weeks of 4.43. And it's going to be crucial for these inflows to continue upwards to go ahead and justify any further strength to the upside within the charts here, within the bigger picture. Now, when we zoom in and look at this within the volatility of the 15-minute, we can see a little bit more of the chop and outflows are sharply coming downwards. And I will be watching going into tomorrow if these outflows continue and if they cross the midpoint, because if it does, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys. And if these outflows cross the midpoint and roll that weakness over from the 15-minute into the 30-minute, continuing red to the downside, the first support is 501. Then below that is 500 to the 499 area. And if both of those get broken through, the next level I'll be watching is 497 to the 495 level. So these are the key levels to the downside. To the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to switch on the 15-minute from red to green. Try to reflect that strength here into these charts by continuing that staircase effect here to the upside and rolling that strength over into the 30-minute and 1 hour, switching it from red to green as well. And the first resistance is the recent highs up here of 503.50. And then above that, I'll be watching 505 to the 506 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them. They're going to be very crucial going into tomorrow as they're all above, and on the 15-minute, it is trying to head towards the midpoint, and they need to stay above to justify any further strength to the upside. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.